Who would have thought 2.5 to 3 years ago, as we put our first shovel in the ground, that we would be dealing with a pandemic?
The president tweeting that he'll be shutting the northern border with Canada.
Canadian officials announcing the extension of the border closure. All non-essential travel still suspended.
You might think that the main challenge of this project was expanding the capabilities of an existing cold storage warehouse during active operation in the midst of a global pandemic between two countries. But no, the real challenge was doing something that's never been done in North America, combining V&A with 60-foot clear 2-deep pushback racking, a trailblazing, ultra-dense, unmapped project, requiring nothing less than to be built by the best. Introducing Sierra Supply Chain, a flagship high-density display of innovation and jewel of efficiency.
This is the first facility of its kind in the country that offers the whole cross-section of cold chain along with a processing facility all under one roof.
It's all about cube utilization. How can you maximize density within the same footprint? The winning combination is V&A along with 2-deep pushback racking.
Very narrow aisles operate at 7 feet compared to the standard 12. 2-deep pushback racking more than triples the amount of pallet positions. After that, raise the ceiling height to 60 clear.
Now you truly optimize the storage space.
TI Cold achieved extremely tight tolerances. Through FMIN, 100 superflat floors, and less than 3 inches of clearance, the wire-guided Crown TSP 7000 turret trucks operate smoothly within the V&As. TI Cold collaboratively engineered a fully customized master control system, which centrally monitors all 6 packaged refrigeration units, allowing the customer to take advantage of critical energy management features, resulting in a variance for the number of operator shifts needed.
Which represents a significant savings in operating costs per year, upwards of $500,000.
To further enhance energy management, TI Cold optimized all compressors, evaporator fans, and condenser fans.
They're all VFD, which is far more efficient than the older versions of slide valve or things.
There's the complexity of the actual design, innovation, construction, and then there's the actual process of erecting the building.
If it hasn't been built yet, it hasn't been sequenced. When we tied together 65-foot ceiling heights, V&A, turret trucks, super flat floors, and other innovative features, TI Cold needed to forge an entirely new critical path.
In a facility with racking so tall, dense, and narrow that alarm sounds are dampened, sensors can't extend far enough, and network signals are blocked, how do you install fire safety devices, efficient lighting, and effective WMS? How do you balance the complexities erupting from an excruciatingly drawn-out permitting process, an unexpected $1 million retaining wall, and an 800-ton crane on standby at the border? As the quote says, it's only impossible until it's done.
So essentially, this whole building was designed over Zoom, no in-person contact.
TI Cold squared up to the challenge. They were going to engineer and build a complex facility across national borders in the face of uncertainty and do it on time and on budget while staying in lockstep with the client.
That regular communication has transpired through this entire project and exists today.
Being on the other side of a border with the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to have our project managers move up here and quarantine for 2 weeks in a hotel and then not be able to commute back and forth like they normally would.
TI Cold faced restrictive COVID job site protocols, pushed through work stoppages during the Canadian convoy trucking protest, all while staying competitive in a scarce labor market. And then there were material shortages.
Everybody was dealing with so many supply chain solutions, and we weren't any different. You know, one of the great examples of this is we didn't have roof insulation. You just couldn't get it. Our project management team did an amazing job at persevering through the supply chain challenges that everyone faced. You know, for instance, we actually had to do a temporary roof just so we could get the floors poured and stay on schedule.
Sustainability is at the heart of Evapcold air-cooled low-charge ammonia package refrigeration systems. Take a look at the significant savings for Sierra. Sierra boasts the 8th largest QFM system in the world, saving more than 44% in utility costs through waste heat reclaim, an efficient negative 18-degree Fahrenheit operation compared to a traditional negative 40-degree blast cell, and game-changing modular capabilities.
Each one of those units talks to our server through Wi-Fi, and we're able to give better information and dashboards to our customers so that they can more easily operate and maintain the equipment.
In addition to low-charge ammonia package systems and modular quick-freeze systems, TI's sustainable design also utilized ultra-efficient heat reclaim. This creative approach saved Sierra supply chain an approximate 13 million kilowatt hours and merited them to receive the largest government rebate to date, an initial 7-figure compensation. As a US-based company building in Canada, TI Cold was proud to have worked with as many SEBA members as possible, who brought their product knowledge, insights, and excellence across the board and across the border. Greater Ontario is growing rapidly, and energy shortages threaten the region. TI Cold's sustainable design features allow Sierra to answer the government's call to load shed during peak hours and reduce overall energy consumption by 13 million kilowatt hours annually.
No doubt, TI's innovative, sustainable measures made a positive impact for Ontario's greater society and beyond. In our industry, when one person moves the dial, it raises the bar for the entire cold chain. Sierra is an ultra-dense, first-of-its-kind solution to North America. We move the dial.
The real test of any relationship is how you deal with adversity. And Tippmann has responded admirably through all of this. And the level of expertise, multiple generations of experience in this industry that is deeply set into the DNA of TI, that is not replicated, or certainly not replicated easily.